Okay, picture this. You're in the Outback and you've got a serious problem and you need to get the heck out of your vehicle and run for dear life. If there's one thing you would take with you, what would that be? Hey, what's up everyone? It's Duncan from Overland Journals. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscription button and the notification bell because my channel is all about sharing my experiences in overlanding with the rest of the community, and I bring out a video every single week. Now, one of the things we need to be prepared for is emergencies when we're overlanding. And the further remote you go, the more important that becomes. Now, it's one of those things you really hope. We all do this, myself included. We really hope it doesn't happen. But we also need to be aware of the fact that it could happen. The chances are there. So what happens during a situation like that? Now, what I say is that if it is, let's take an extreme situation. Let's say that your 4B catches fire and it burns to the ground. Let's hope not, but it could happen. So what I always say is there has to be life after the incident, if that makes sense. So what that means is once you get out of the vehicle, get the heck out, and then now thereafter you got no more vehicle left, but you still need to survive. Now, help or civilization could be hundreds of kilometers away. Here in Australia, it could even be 1,000 odd kilometers away, but you still need to survive it. So if there's one thing that you can take with you, what do you take? And in my case, it's this. So it's a backpack, but in here is you could say a survival kit, which I would just grab as I get out of the vehicle, and then that'll help me and whoever else is with me in the vehicle to get out into a place where I could get help. So the whole idea of today's video is to go through with you what I have in this bag, and then hopefully that'll be useful to you. So let's get into my bag. Now in here, in no particular order, what I have is my first aid kit. Now, I'm not going to go through in this video exactly what I have in this first aid kit. That I'll probably do in another video some other time, but my first aid kit is in here. And then you need to keep hydrated. That I feel is far more important than even food. So I carry 4 bottles of water. Now, why 4? Well, no particular reason, but that's about the max I can put in this bag. That's between myself and a Johnny. Then food. I carry freeze-dried packets. I carry about 4 or 5 of these. Now, freeze-dried food is something I got into very recently. They've been around for many, many years, but I got into it only very recently. I did do a review. If you want to check that out, link in the description below. But they're so easy to carry, you don't have to worry about freezing them or going bad or whatever. So I carry a fair number of these packets in here. Also, coming back to keeping hydrated, I carry a couple of hydrates. These are tablets. Ideally, you're supposed to, dissolve them in water and drink it down. But when water becomes a precious resource, then I probably gulp them down, throw them in, and hopefully that'll give me the electrolytes I need to keep going. And then also, I have my PLB. Now, for those of you who don't know what a PLB is, it's a personal locator beacon. Now, how this works is, and again, I did a review on this some time back. Again, I'll leave the link in the description below. You get this antenna out, unfold the antenna because it has to get a connection up to the satellite and switch it on. That's it. You switch it on, sends a distress signal through the satellite to the nearest search and rescue mission or team, and they'll find you, and this can only be used in a life or death situation, so you've got to be very watchful how you use it, but this can be a lifesaver. So that stays in my backpack or survival kit as well. Also in here is a map. Now, depending on which place I'm traveling to, I carry 2 sets of maps, printed maps that is. Now, why 2 sets? Well, one is used as we're driving in the front. If we had to go through the map, that's in the front. But this stays in here for an emergency, because then this will help me to find my way out of there. Also carrying with me is a conventional compass. Why a conventional compass? Well, I know everybody will say, well, you got a compass on the phone, easy as. Well, phones will eventually die out of battery, and whereas a conventional will not. So a compass goes hand in hand with the map. And then a satellite phone goes with me. That depends on the trip. So if it is extremely remote, say I was crossing the Simpson, then yes, I will have a satellite phone sitting in here. And then my little red book. Okay, it's not red, but I keep calling it my little red book because when I initially started practicing this, it was a red book. So I just keep calling it my little red book. And what I have in here is information that will be very useful to rescue teams or even strangers who happen to pass by and say for some reason myself and whoever is traveling with me, or Johnny mostly is incapacitated and we cannot communicate to them. So in here would be our full name, our mobile numbers, our blood type, if we got any allergies, are we allergic to any particular types of medications, if we got underlying health issues, all that kind of information which I feel would be useful, plus contact details for friends and family, all stays in here. And that is a very vital piece of information. And of course, also in here would be my wallet, which would have our IDs and debit cards and so on. And in the side pocket here, I've got my multi-tool. So the whole idea is, so once this bag is filled up and we are about to set off on a trip, this sits in a place at the back of the vehicle, easy reach for either one of us. That means myself or Johnny, easy reach. That's the whole idea. So in a situation, we can just grab it, get out, and then this will help us to get to civilization and get some help. Now, whether you're going very remote or not, it doesn't matter. I feel this is something very important to have in your phobia as overlanders. So I hope you found this video useful. It's something essential I felt I should share with the rest of the community. If you got any questions or comments, leave them below. You might have a similar system which is different to mine or better than mine. Please do share. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed already, hit the subscription button and the notification bell. My channel is all about sharing my experience in overlanding with the rest of the community, and I bring out a video every single week. Thank you for watching.